Hi, welcome to Charts Chatter with Chatur Charts. Today, 16th May 2022, was highly eventful. A very good day for the equity markets. Let's understand why. Nifty actually took support at 15,800 zones and it formed a neutral doji just inside the Bollinger Band and closes 60 points higher at 15,842. This has occurred primarily due to the reverse bullish divergence seen on 13th May on the hourly charts. Now, reverse bullish divergences are quite powerful and they can occur at any point. Now, if it occurs on the hourly charts, the time frame and the intensity could be a little low, but once it occurs on the daily charts, then the probability of that playing out is very strong. RSI and stochastic are also in heavily oversold zones and hence some buying is possible, taking Nifty upwards. Important levels for Nifty are 15,935 and 16,084. And they are, if they are reclaimed, a quick move to 16,200 is possible. So let's try and see, let's look at the charts and see where Nifty is probably taking support. Now, this is the Nifty chart. Yeah. So today, this is the neutral doji that it formed just around the median of Friday's candle. And as we can see that stochastic is in an oversold position. So is RSI in an oversold position. And hence some buying is possible. Now, on the hourly charts, this is where a reverse bullish divergence has taken place. Nifty has formed a lower low, but stochastic has formed a higher high, and so as RSI formed a higher high. And hence today we saw some kind of bullishness. Now let's understand what is the case of Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty also today rallied extremely strong and it takes support at 33,000 zones. In fact, after the morning opening, it dipped a little bit, but immediately took support at 33,000 and it forms a healthy bullish harami candle and closes 476 points higher at 33,597. So at least 33,500 has been reclaimed. Now, this has also occurred primarily due to a reverse bullish divergence seen on 13th May on RSI as well as stochastic on the hourly chart. So similar to Nifty, there was a reverse bullish divergence on Friday, that is 13th of May. And that was kind of the trigger as to why Bank Nifty also rallied smartly today. In fact, RSI and stochastic are also in heavily oversold zones and hence some buying is possible, taking Bank Nifty upwards. So right now, I think both these indices are kind of taking support and trying to move up. So important levels for Bank Nifty are 33,900. In fact, it briefly went to the 33,800 zones today, but got sold into and gave away a little bit of the gain. So if 33,900 is reclaimed and then eventually 34,200 could be a little bit of resistance. And if both are reclaimed, a quick move to 34,600 is on the cards. Private banks have started participating again. Kotak Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, HDFC Bank, ICICI, they all have started participating. So today the PSU has also started participating with splendid results coming in for Bank of Baroda. SBI, which got sold into on Friday, also saw some buying today. So probably Bank Nifty has some higher levels to go. Now, let's look at the Bank Nifty chart. So this is the bullish harami candle. So unlike Nifty, we just made a neutral doji candle. This has made a beautiful bullish harami candle, exactly resting around the median of the previous candle. This is the divergence I was talking about. So both RSI and stochastic, they're all in oversold zones. So some level of support is seen. So now let's move on and find out what other sectors are doing today. Nifty IT, in fact, has been one contributor for Nifty's fall. Maybe this has gone unnoticed, but Nifty IT has tanked 10,000 points from the life high of 39,350, which was made on 3rd of January of 2022. So in just about 5 months, Nifty IT has given up 10,000 points. And today's fall actually takes it to July 2021 lows, from where the rally had started to the high of 39,350. However, what I've observed is that there is a falling wedge pattern squeeze. And I'll just show it to you on the charts as to what is this falling wedge pattern squeeze. A falling wedge pattern squeeze has occurred today, coupled with reverse bullish divergence on the daily charts on RSI, stochastic, as well as there is a histogram divergence on MACD, which actually signals that probably selling has ended in Nifty IT. And buying could actually take Nifty IT sharply by about 4,000 points in the next 10 odd sessions. It's possible. So, but one has to keep a very close watch on what Infosys, Tech Mahindra, HCL Tech, Wipro, and TCS are doing. So let me take you through the charts of Nifty IT and explain why I'm so bullish on Nifty IT. Now, this is the falling wedge pattern. Now, if you have seen that I have drawn some green triangles out here, which resembles like a wedge, a carpenter's wedge, okay, a saw. So from from early April, the fall started, and today it squeezed towards the end. If you see that the band is looking like a saw, so it is a squeeze today. And as it squeezed today on the MACD, the MACD histogram has almost turned positive, which means that the 1226 price line, though it has not cut into the 9 price line, the histogram is shrinking, which means that probably price realizations are better. So the sell is taking place at a better price. So probably buying could resume. So the histogram turning into positive signals the first sign that selling may stop anytime soon. The next indicator or oscillator that we are going to look at is the stochastic. The stochastic has completely flattened out. It doesn't want to go down further. So despite a price falling from a higher low to a lower low, the price has made lower lows, but the stochastic has flattened out. So this is one more indication. And finally, RSI. RSI has clearly signaled a higher low. So this on the daily charts is a very, very powerful indicator that Nifty IT, probably the selling could stop, and TCS, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, HCL Tech, Wipro could see some sharp buying, propelling it to by about 4,000 points. The depth of the target is the entire wedge pattern, the falling wedge pattern, so which is about 4,000 points. Interestingly, before the wedge pattern fall started occurring, there was a gap and an island formation has also got created. So at least Nifty IT will probably test this level first, about 33,000 on the index, and then determine later on as to what it wants to do. So Nifty IT is probably poised to propel Nifty as well. So if Nifty IT rallies, so Nifty probably could again retest 16,200 and then higher levels. But it is important that Nifty IT supports it. Now, coming to the stock of the day and the week, hands down, it is Kotak Mahindra Bank. It strongly closes and reclaims 100 DMA at 1808. So it's a very, very significant capture of 100 DMA. A close on the daily charts about 1835 where the next level of resistance exists will propel it to reclaim 200 DMA at 1861. And a close above 1861 on day chart will propel it to the 1885 to 1925 levels within the next 8 to 10 sessions. So my guess is, and my take is that by at the end of May expiry, probably in May expiry itself, we could see levels of 1880 to 1900 being tested on Kotak Mahindra Bank. The reason why I'm so bullish is because RSI, stochastic, MACD, and ADX, they're all positive on the daily chart. So sharp rally looks imminent. So even in a down market, even in when Bank Nifty was selling off, Kotak Mahindra held on to its nerves. So that's one strong indicator of an outperformer. So let's quickly look at Kotak Mahindra Bank chart and look at it for ourselves. So this is the symmetrical triangular pattern, the depth of which is about 178 points. So if we were to start measuring it from the breakout point, the actual target is well beyond 1925, 1930. But for this series, now after Thursday's sell-off of 1200 points and Friday's last hour sell-off, still Kotak Mahindra Bank managed to make a big bullish candle today. And it has closed exactly at the resistance level of around 1812. So once it crosses 1831, 35 levels, probably the way is clear. Now, the purple line that you see here is the 100 DMA, and the green line that you see here is the 200 DMA. So I personally think that a 200 DMA captured within the May series is perfectly possible. I hope you liked this video, and please press the like button. And if you want to have regular updates, please subscribe to the channel and also press the bell icon. All content shared in today's presentation is purely educational in nature and does not purport to be a trade recommendation. I hope all of you have a nice trading day tomorrow, and please wait for more updates. Thank you very much and have a nice evening.